Hey coin lovers and treasure hunters. Welcome back to Global Coin News. Today we're diving deep into a topic that could literally make you a fortune if you know what to look for. Don't skip a single second of this video, because we're revealing the most valuable top 6 United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel coins with different mint marks and conditions that are commanding jaw-dropping prices in today's market. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update on rare coins and the coin collecting world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just dipping your toes into the hobby, this guide will give you insider knowledge that can change the way you see your pocket change forever. So let's get started. First up, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1972 D Monticello Jefferson Nickel. This is not just spare change. This is a powerful reminder that hidden value can exist in everyday life. The 1972 D Jefferson Nickel in circulated condition is capturing attention in today's auction market, and collectors are actively searching for strong examples with eye appeal and original surfaces. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938 when the United States Mint replaced the Buffalo nickel with a new design honoring President Thomas Jefferson. The reverse features his historic Virginia home Monticello, and the obverse displays his dignified portrait. By 1972, the coin was being struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the D Mint mark. During the early 1970s, America was experiencing economic changes and rising interest in coin collecting. The 1972 D nickel became part of millions of transactions across the country, yet decades later collectors are re-examining these coins with fresh excitement. The 1972 D Jefferson Nickel carries the familiar left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse designed by Felix Schlag. The word Liberty appears beside the portrait along with the date 1972 and the small but important D Mint mark signifying production at the Denver Mint. On the reverse, Monticello stands proudly with its detailed columns and steps symbolizing American heritage and classical architecture. The inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum frame the design along with the denomination 5 cents. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable metallic shine that survives even in circulated condition. Strong strikes with visible steps on Monticello and clean fields dramatically increase collector interest and market strength. In circulated condition, the 1972 D nickel is proving that demand is not limited to perfect mint state coins. Collectors today appreciate attractive circulated pieces that show honest wear while still retaining bold details in Jefferson hair and the Monticello structure. Coins with clear steps on Monticello, known as full steps examples, command impressive attention in the auction market. Even lightly circulated coins with strong luster traces are being viewed as premium additions to Jefferson Nickel collections. The continued popularity of the Jefferson series combined with registry set competition has created an active and energetic marketplace where quality 1972 D nickels are in high demand. Current market value in dollars depends heavily on eye appeal and detail preservation. A standard circulated 1972 D Jefferson Nickel can bring several dollars when it displays strong definition and pleasing surfaces. Higher grade circulated pieces approach even stronger price levels, especially when certified and recognized for sharp detail. Full steps examples in higher grades have achieved outstanding auction results, reaching into the $675,000 depending on grade and certification. The excitement in today's auction market shows that this coin continues to gain respect and attention among serious collectors who understand its potential. For collectors, the key is careful observation and smart preservation. Always examine the steps of Monticello and the clarity of Jefferson portrait. Store the coin properly in protective holders to maintain its surface quality. Consider professional grading for exceptional examples to unlock maximum market value. Building a focused Jefferson Nickel collection centered on strong Denver issues like the 1972 D can position collectors for future growth and recognition. Patience and knowledge are the foundation of successful coin collecting, and this coin represents a powerful opportunity within reach. The 1972 D Monticello Jefferson Nickel stands today as a symbol of hidden strength within everyday currency. What once passed quietly from hand to hand is now stepping into the spotlight of collector demand and auction market excitement. With its rich historical background, classic design, and rising interest among numismatists, this coin proves that even a 5-cent piece can carry impressive dollar value and long-term potential. Keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the coins in your collection. Next up, we are uncovering a hidden treasure that many people overlook: the powerful and historic Jefferson Nickel from the legendary year 1953 with the iconic D Mint mark, a coin that carries the spirit of American history and the strength of true collector demand. Imagine holding a small 5-cent piece that once passed through busy hands in the 1950s, now transformed into a sought-after collectible shining with deep black-toned character from decades of natural circulation. This is not just pocket change, this is a piece of living history that continues to rise in attention at auctions across the United States. This coin begins with the introduction of the Jefferson Nickel series in 1938, honoring President Thomas Jefferson and featuring his beloved home Monticello on the reverse. By 1953, America was in a powerful post-war era of growth and industry, and the Denver Mint was producing millions of nickels to support a booming economy. The D Mint mark placed proudly to the right of Monticello represents the respected Denver Mint, known for producing coins that collectors eagerly search for today. Over time, many of these nickels circulated heavily, creating a rich dark black color tone that gives the coin a bold vintage personality that collectors truly admire. The 1953 D Monticello 5-cent coin stands out with its classic left-facing portrait of Jefferson on the obverse, displaying strong hair detail and defined lettering when preserved well. On the reverse, Monticello appears with sharp steps and balanced architectural lines that serious collectors examine closely. In circulated condition with a natural black shade, this coin carries authentic character and undeniable charm. The dark tone is often the result of decades of natural oxidation, which creates a dramatic appearance that highlights the design in a unique and powerful way. The weight of 5 grams, the copper nickel composition, and the historic mint mark combine to create a coin that feels solid and meaningful in hand. Rarity and collector demand have made the 1953 D nickel an exciting piece in today's auction market, especially when found with strong detail and attractive dark toning. While millions were minted, the number of well-preserved circulated examples with eye-catching black coloration continues to shrink as collectors secure the finest pieces for their collections. Demand remains strong because Jefferson Nickel enthusiasts aim to complete full-date and mint mark sets, and the 1953 D holds a respected place within that series. Coins with sharper Monticello steps and bold lettering command even higher attention, creating competitive bidding environments that drive prices upward. In the current market, circulated 1953 D Jefferson Nickels with pleasing black tone and solid detail commonly trade from $250,000 depending on eye appeal and surface quality. Higher grade examples with exceptional detail and certified condition can reach $365,000, and premium step examples can rise even further in specialized auctions. The steady interest in classic American coinage keeps this piece in strong demand, and its historical significance adds long-term confidence for collectors and investors alike. For collectors seeking this coin, the key is to focus on strong visible details, especially Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello. Natural, even black toning with smooth surfaces adds significant desirability. Purchasing certified examples from respected grading services can provide additional confidence and protection. Building relationships with trusted coin dealers and monitoring major auction platforms can open doors to high-quality finds. Patience and knowledge always reward the serious collector, and the 1953 D nickel continues to prove its lasting strength in the marketplace. The 1953 D Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel in circulated black-toned condition represents more than a simple coin. It stands as a proud symbol of American heritage, craftsmanship, and enduring collector passion. With strong demand, rising auction visibility, and solid dollar values, this historic 5-cent piece continues to shine in the numismatic world. For those who recognize its beauty and secure it wisely, this small coin can become a powerful highlight in any collection and a reminder that true value often hides in plain sight. Next up, we are talking about the legendary Jefferson Nickel from 1942 without mint mark, a Monticello 5-cent treasure that has captured the attention of collectors and auction houses across the United States. This is not just spare change. This is a coin born in a dramatic era and now standing strong in the rare coin market with serious dollar value. The year 1942 was a turning point for America during the intense days of World War II. Nickel metal was urgently needed for the war effort, so the United States Mint changed the composition of the 5-cent coin. Early 1942 nickels were struck in the traditional copper-nickel alloy before the famous wartime silver alloy nickels appeared later that year. The 1942 Jefferson Nickel without mint mark was produced at the historic United States Mint facility in Philadelphia, which at that time did not place a mint mark on regular issues. That simple detail makes this coin part of a fascinating transition year in American coinage history. The design of this coin is iconic and powerful. On the obverse, you will see the bold profile of Thomas Jefferson facing left with strong classical features symbolizing leadership and vision. The inscriptions Liberty and the year 1942 stand proudly around the portrait. On the reverse, the majestic image of Monticello, the historic Virginia home of Jefferson, is centered with sharp architectural lines and balanced symmetry. Even in rusty condition, the details of the steps, columns, and dome can remain visible, creating a striking historical presence in the hand. The weight, diameter, and classic composition of the early 1942 issue reflect the last moments of traditional nickel alloy before wartime changes transformed American coinage forever. Now let us talk about rarity and demand. The 1942 Jefferson Nickel without mint mark represents a key transitional piece from a critical year. Collectors highly value coins from transition periods because they connect two different eras in minting history. Even in circulated or rusty condition, these coins are being actively searched for by passionate collectors who want a complete wartime set. The rustic surface can actually highlight its age and authenticity, telling a story of decades in circulation. Strong demand remains in the collector market, especially for well-preserved examples with clear dates and strong Monticello details. In today's auction market, the value of a 1942 Jefferson Nickel without mint mark depends on condition, clarity, and eye appeal. Circulated examples with visible wear can range from several $1.6 million depending on demand and preservation. Higher-grade uncirculated pieces can reach significantly stronger prices, and premium quality examples certified by grading services have achieved impressive results in competitive bidding environments. The market continues to show steady interest because collectors appreciate its historic year and transitional status. Demand stays active and confident with consistent dollar value growth over time. For collectors, this coin offers exciting opportunity. Always examine the date carefully to confirm 1942 and verify there is no mint mark beside Monticello. Study the surface texture to ensure authenticity, and avoid harsh cleaning because original surfaces hold more value. Consider professional grading for coins with strong detail, as certification can elevate market trust and final selling price. Store the coin properly in a protective holder to maintain its character and protect its long-term worth. Knowledge, patience, and careful preservation can turn this small 5-cent piece into a respected asset within a growing collection. The 1942 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel without mint mark stands as a proud symbol of American resilience and historic change. Born in a year of global transformation, it carries the legacy of tradition before wartime innovation reshaped United States coinage. Even in rusty condition, it shines with historical importance, collector demand, and real auction market value in dollars. This is more than a coin. It is a piece of history in your hand and a reminder that hidden treasures can still be found in the most unexpected places. Next up, we are talking about one of those legendary pieces, the Jefferson Nickel from 1943 with the S mint mark, a coin that carries history, power, and serious market demand. This is not just a 5-cent coin, this is a wartime survivor, a symbol of American resilience, and a rising star in the auction market that collectors across the United States and around the world are chasing with passion and confidence. The history of this remarkable coin begins during the intense years of World War II, when nickel metal was urgently needed for military production. In 1943, the United States Mint made a historic decision to change the composition of the Jefferson Nickel and create what collectors proudly call the War Nickel. These special nickels were struck with a unique alloy of silver, copper, and manganese to support the war effort. The San Francisco Mint proudly placed a large S mint mark above the dome of Monticello, on the reverse, making it bold, visible, and instantly recognizable. This dramatic mint mark was the first time in American history that such a large mint mark appeared on a circulating 5-cent coin, which instantly elevated its identity and long-term demand. The obverse of the 1943 S nickel features the strong and dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson designed by Felix Schlag with sharp lettering and a powerful profile that represents leadership and vision. The reverse showcases the majestic Monticello building with impressive architectural detail, and the large S mint mark above it, creating a design that is both historic and visually commanding. Even in circulated condition, the coin often retains attractive detail on Jefferson's hair and Monticello's columns, and the silver content gives it a slightly different tone compared to regular nickels, which adds to its uniqueness and appeal. Among collectors, what makes the 1943 South Monticello 5-cent coin stand out in high demand is its silver wartime composition combined with its historic significance and strong collector following. Millions were produced, yet surviving examples in appealing circulated condition with solid eye appeal are actively sought after because they represent affordable entry points into silver coin collecting. While still offering real investment potential, the large mint mark gives it instant recognition, and collectors assembling complete wartime sets consistently search for strong examples to complete their collections, which keeps demand active and competitive. In the marketplace.in today's auction market, the 1943 U.S Jefferson Nickel in circulated condition commonly trades at several $678,000 above face value, and strong attractive examples can reach even higher levels depending on detail, luster, and overall eye appeal. When silver prices rise, the intrinsic metal value adds another layer of strength to its market presence, and collectors appreciate that this coin carries both historical value and precious metal content, creating a powerful combination that supports steady demand and growing interest. For collectors and investors, the key to maximizing opportunity with this coin is focusing on clear mint mark visibility, strong detail on Jefferson's portrait, and sharp lines on Monticello. Always examine the coin under proper lighting to appreciate its natural silver alloy tone, and store it carefully to preserve its surfaces. Building a wartime nickel collection centered around the 1942 to 1945 issues creates a complete historical narrative, and the 1943 S plays a central and highly respected role in that story. The 1943 South Monticello 5-center Jefferson Nickel in circulated condition stands as a shining example of how history, craftsmanship, and silver content combine to create lasting collector demand. It represents strength, patriotism, and opportunity in one compact piece of American heritage. As the auction market continues to celebrate wartime coinage, this powerful silver nickel remains a high-demand favorite, proving that even a 5-cent coin can carry a legacy worth far more than its original value. Next up, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting coins in American pocket change history, the 1964 D Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel. This is not just another 5-cent coin. This is a powerful piece of American history carrying the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and the architectural beauty of Monticello. In the right condition, even a so-called dirty example can ignite serious attention in the auction market and command impressive dollar value. The history of the 1964 D Jefferson Nickel begins during a fascinating period in United States coinage. The Jefferson Nickel series, originally designed by Felix Schlag, was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. By 1964, America was facing a coin shortage, and the government increased production dramatically. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of 1964 nickels with the bold D Mint mark proudly displayed on the reverse. This year became historic because it marked the final year before major changes in coin production, and it represents the end of an era for traditional minting practices. That alone gives the 1964 D nickel a powerful place in collector demand. When we look closely at the features of the 1964 D Monticello nickel, we see strength and character. On the obverse, the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson stands with sharp detail, when well preserved, with the word Liberty and the date 1964 clearly visible. On the reverse, the majestic image of Monticello appears centered and balanced, with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum United States of America and 5 cents surrounding the structure. The D Mint mark identifies it as a Denver issue, and strong strikes from this mint often show bold steps on the Monticello building, which collectors call full steps. A full steps example, even if discovered in dirty or original circulated condition, can hold surprising potential, because underneath that layer of age can live bright luster and sharp design waiting to be revealed. Now let us talk about rarity and demand. While the mintage of the 1964 D nickel was high, true high-grade survivors are always in strong demand. Coins that have remained uncirculated or display exceptional strike quality, especially those with full steps designation, are extremely desirable. Even coins found in dirty condition can excite collectors because originality is highly valued in today's market. A coin that has not been harshly cleaned often holds more respect and more value. Auction houses regularly showcase premium graded 1964 D nickels, and competition among bidders proves that this coin remains in high demand year after year. Collectors appreciate it for its historical significance, its connection to Jefferson, and its position as the last of a classic pre-change era nickel. In the current auction market, values can range dramatically based on condition and grade. Circulated examples may bring modest but respectable returns, while high-grade mint state coins certified by top grading services can command $488,000. A 1964 D Jefferson Nickel with sharp full steps in superb mint state condition has achieved remarkable results, crossing into 4-figure territory. Even attractive original pieces in lower mint state grades continue to rise in value as demand increases and supply of pristine examples tightens. This consistent market performance shows strength and long-term potential, making the coin highly appealing for collectors and investors alike. For collectors, the key is knowledge and patience. Always examine the coin carefully under good lighting and look for strong detail on Jefferson hair and the steps of Monticello. Preserve the coin properly in protective holders to maintain its condition and avoid unnecessary cleaning because natural surfaces are highly respected. Consider professional grading if the coin appears sharply struck and well preserved because certification can unlock premium market value. Stay connected with auction results and coin shows to understand pricing trends and opportunities. With careful attention, a simple discovery can turn into a powerful addition to any collection. The 1964 D Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel stands as a shining example of how ordinary pocket change can hold extraordinary potential. It represents history, craftsmanship, and enduring collector demand. Even in dirty condition, this coin carries strength, character, and the possibility of impressive dollar value in today's competitive auction market. The excitement of finding one and recognizing its true worth makes coin collecting thrilling and rewarding. Keep searching, keep learning, and remember that the next valuable treasure could already be waiting in your hands. Next up, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel 1946 with the mint mark is one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. This coin represents a perfect blend of historical significance and collector appeal, and its allure continues to captivate both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of American history minted shortly after World War II during a period of transformation and hope, and knowing that the very coin you hold once passed through countless hands across the nation is an experience that transcends ordinary currency. The history of the Jefferson Nickel dates back to 1938 when the United States Mint decided to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, by featuring him on the 5-cent coin. This decision marked a shift from the traditional use of allegorical figures to the celebration of actual historical personalities, and the Monticello design on the reverse side was chosen to highlight Jefferson's iconic home in Virginia. The 1946 Jefferson Nickel with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint during a time when the country was adjusting to the post-war economy, and this makes each coin from this year a tangible connection to a pivotal moment in American history. The Monticello depicted on the reverse side of the coin is intricately detailed, showing the stately architecture of Jefferson's home with remarkable clarity even in circulated condition, which speaks to the skill of the engravers of that era. The Jefferson Nickel 1946 D carries several unique features that make it stand out among other coins of its type. Its obverse showcases the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson with crisp details in the hair and facial features that remain discernible. Even on coins that have seen circulation, the reverse Monticello design is sharp and features the words United States of America and E pluribus unum along with the denomination 5 cents in precise lettering. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a distinctive weight and feel, and even after decades in circulation, the metal composition ensures durability and a pleasing aesthetic that appeals to collectors. Collectors highly prize the 1946 D Jefferson Nickel, especially in circulated condition, because finding one that has maintained its details and clarity despite decades of use is increasingly rare. The D Mint mark denotes that it was struck in Denver, and coins from this mint in the immediate post-war years are highly sought after due to lower mintage numbers compared to other years and mint locations. The demand for circulated examples remains strong because these coins represent the type of nickel that everyday Americans would have carried and used in commerce, which adds a layer of historical authenticity and desirability that pristine uncirculated coins cannot fully capture. In today's auction market, the value of a 1946 D Jefferson Nickel in circulated condition can vary depending on the level of wear, but generally ranges from $575,000 for coins that retain substantial detail. High-grade circulated coins can command premium prices due to their scarcity and the ongoing interest from collectors who are eager to add a piece of mid-20th century history to their collections. Coin shows with dedicated numismatic communities often see these nickels selling quickly, which is a testament to their popularity and enduring appeal among both private collectors and investors. For collectors seeking to acquire this coin, it is important to focus on condition, detail, and provenance, inspecting the coin carefully for sharpness in Jefferson's portrait, and the clarity of the Monticello on the reverse side can significantly affect its value. It is also wise to consult reputable dealers or auction houses and to verify authenticity through trusted grading services. This approach ensures that collectors are obtaining coins that are not only valuable but also genuine pieces of American heritage. Investing in such a coin can be rewarding both financially and personally, as it connects the owner to a rich narrative of history and artistry. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel 1946 D Mint mark in circulated condition is a coin of remarkable significance and appeal. Its historical context, its detailed design, and its scarcity make it a standout piece for Collectors, its strong demand in the current market reflects the enduring fascination with coins that carry stories from the past. Holding one of these nickels is not just about owning currency, it is about possessing a tangible link to American history and the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, and for anyone passionate about numismatics, this coin is a must-have addition to their collection. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nickel is much more than just pocket change. It is a historical artifact, a collector's dream, and in many cases a serious investment opportunity. The top 6 rare nickels we've discussed today highlight the perfect blend of history, art, and monetary value that makes numismatics so captivating. Whether you are hunting for a hidden gem in your own pocket change or planning a strategic investment in rare coins, these nickels have proven time and again that they are treasures worth seeking. Keep exploring, stay informed, and who knows, you might just uncover the next Jefferson Nickel that could make you a proud owner of history and fortune combined. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin discoveries, auction updates, and tips to grow your collection. The world of rare coins is vast, and every coin has a story waiting to be told. Make sure you're part of it. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.